Alright, what's going on? This is War 5 of Season 19. We're up against the New Mutant. Um, so not familiar with these guys, but we do have an advantage here. So we've struggled a little bit this season. We've had a couple tough matchups. We're 2-2 currently. We did lose to ISO 8 and Noon last war, two of the very top alliances. Okay, so I've already assigned paths. This is just to show you the fights that I'm going to be taking. And I've only got 3 fights this war. I'm trying to get through a war without dying. No more experimenting, no more taking in new champs. I'm going with proven matchups, and we're just gonna stop trying new stuff. That's the bottom line. So I'm on path 2 here. I've got this Rhino. He does have power, focus, and strike, counter, fury. It's the same node where I died to Hit Monkey last war, but I will not be building to an L3 like I did stupidly in that fight. So I'm going to be using Nick Fury for this one, and should be pretty straightforward. And then in section 2, I'm also going to be on path 2, and I've got this clairvoyant here. This is strike, counter, combat, power rate, which just means if I don't follow the prompts, I'm not going to gain any power. I'm just going to use my new R3 Captain America Infinity War here and just heavy spam. And then I've got MODOK here. He is stubborn, but same strategy for me. I'm just going to use Captain America and heavy spam. That is it, and that's going to be it for the war for me. In terms of my fights, there are a couple fights up here that if I have to back somebody up, I at least have some options for, but I am not slotted for these fights, and again, I do not want to die in this war. Of course, we'll do what we have to do, but there are other better matchups for these fights up here, and I'm pretty confident that our guys will take care of that stuff. So let's go ahead and join up and use our energy. And again, we are going to be taking, leaving old Trusty Doom on the bench. We're going to be taking Fury, Captain America, and then I can go one of a few ways here. I think I'm just going to go with Hulk because sorry. I'm going to go with Hulk just just to minimize any kind of incoming block damage I have when using Captain America. And if, for example, I need to take somebody like Mojo or clean up on him, I can at least use Captain America there, and that'll minimize the degen damage that I take. So that is it. Nice long-winded intro for 3 fights, but just wanted to show you the plan. And here we are at Rhino, and the way that this node works, you see those counters beneath my health bar. If any of those get to 0, the defender is going to passively, over the course of, over time, they're going to start gaining fury buffs. So you see that I'm at 0. I get a nice little unblockable Rhino there. But because I was at 0 there, he gained those 4 furies just in the amount of time it took me to get up to my L1 and launch that. So you basically have an allowance for the hits that you're allowed to use. The allowance is for medium attacks, which is far left, light attacks, which is middle, and then the heavy attacks, which is, light attacks is on the left, medium attacks in the middle, and then heavy attacks are on the far right. But any of those get to 0, he's just going to get furies. So it is, it's not terrible placement for Rhino, just because if those furies do build up, and he becomes unblockable at any point and you just get unlucky, he could probably one-shot you. So those Furies are fairly hefty. But alright. No boosts for that fight either, which was great. Here, again, no boosts. And this is my rank 3 Captain America. I love this guy. It's exactly the same node mechanic. The only difference is instead of the defender passively gaining Fury buffs, the attacker, me, passively receives a combat power reduction, which just means that you know, I'm not, after a lot of those get built up, I'm just not going to have any power. So the only way to reset those counters is to actually throw a special. So on this node or on this path in section 2, if you get to the point where you're under a bar of power and you've got too many of those combat power rate reductions, you're just not going to be able to get to a special at that point. So same thing here against MODOK. Parry heavy, I'm just going to block literally everything. He is stubborn, that's the reason I'm taking that block damage, but it also helps me build kinetic charges, which are those little blue charges underneath my health bar. And you can stack up to 5 of those with Captain America. You can also get a 6th longer lasting one after your SP3, but of course I'm never going to reach an SP3 on this path. And then because Captain America is benefits from the stubborn offensive tactic, those little green shields, that's perfect block chance. So you've got a percent chance to receive perfect block on your blocks, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. Cap is a beast. He can take just about any node where you can parry and heavy. So that is the war for me. I was 3-0 in this war. I'm so excited that I didn't die. Our battle group cleared with only 2 deaths. These guys really handled their business, which makes me incredibly happy and proud. So that's the war. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry that it was a little bit brief. Both of the cards this week were actually from BG3, or I'm sorry, this war. We have Bryn and Legacy. You guys can see there that Legacy beat out Bryn for the gold card by 0.03 power rating points. Anyway, go check out Legacy's video, and I will see you in the next one.